Everyone, we are here with Brenda, owner of Barn Brewing Company. May is going to talk to her today about her business. She is the first woman veteran owned brewery in the state of New York. So we thought this would be a great opportunity since we're out here at Americade to see the brewery. They had an event today for the Lions Club raising money for blindness. So we checked out the bar and we've had some drinks and we're going to have a little conversation with Brenda.
So hi, Brenda.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for having us
Thanks
here
for coming.
today.
I hope you had chicken today.
Oh, I did.
It was delicious.
Half a chicken. It was enormous, but I'm not eating it at all, but I did.
Good.
Anyways, so tell us, so which branch of the military were you?
I was in the U.S. Air Force
U.S. Air Force?
for 23 years.
Wow. What position are you retired?
Well, I retired as Lieutenant Colonel and worked in telecommunications, computer systems.
Great. So from that, what made you get into the brewing?
Well, after I retired, I went to work for General Dynamics, for a corporation in the defense industry. But interestingly, or not so much, I got cancer. And I gotta do something what I want to do with my life.
Right.
And I've always enjoyed craft brewing and the agribusiness aspects of it, and said, ditching the corporate world and gonna start my own brewery.
Wow.
After I went through all the chemo and radiation treatment.
Wow.
So I've been cancer-free for almost 11 years now. So
Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
great news.
That's awesome.
So I was like, yeah, I want to start a business
So then
that
you
I'm
just
passionate about.
chose this property?
Well, it became for sale, and this property was a barn that was slowly falling into disrepair. And I love old barns, and I love beer, but the barns is what really drew me in. As a kid, I drove by here on school bus and looked at the barns, and so.
There was a lot driving over here. It was a beautiful drive.
Yeah.
We came from Lake George and we took 9 North or 9N, and it was a great ride for all of those you. Yes, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, while you were in the Air Force, were you also doing brewing on your own?
No, just visiting. As it became popular, I would visit craft brewing places, and I go, this is just such a cool experience.
Okay.
And
I asked because my son-in-law, is also in the Air Force, and he started doing these brewing experiments on the bathrooms. And we tried the beer, and we're still here alive, but yes. So I was wondering if this is like an Air Force thing.
no, I don't think it is.
She's asking if you've made beer in the bathroom, Brenda.
No, I have not.
No? Okay. We got to all start somewhere, so I had to ask.
So you want to show us the property?
Sure.
And how long you been in this location?
We've been here now open. We just celebrated in March our 5th anniversary.
5th anniversary. That's
Yep.
fantastic.
It's beautiful here.
Yes.
It's a beautiful area.
Yeah, so
Did it take to? Because I saw the picture.
It took 2 years fully to rent it. 1 year to do all the infrastructure and the building stuff, then another year for all the brewery stuff and the electrical and all the infrastructure for the brewing side.
Wow.
fantastic. So yes, if you don't mind showing us around, we'd love to
absolutely.
see it.
So this is the children's playground, popular spot.
See, this is great. Well, mom and dad have a good time, or mom and mom. The kids can stay entertained. They can go anywhere.
All filled with kids and adults just hanging out. Adults under here watching their kids, and then they had a band up here.
Yes, we'll see them in the pictures.
And we just built our big pavilion for shade.
How big is this property, Brenda?
Total about 52 acres.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that is huge.
But
And there's a river back there.
my beaver pond separates most of that.
It's a pond. Oh,
Well, kind of.
Oh, there's water back there.
Yes.
yeah.
That's where I want my 1 acre.
I'm not sure. We'll have to talk on that.
The party ended up a while ago, and we still have our regulars there Stealing the Wildflowers chocolates over there, Nikki and the crew. And there's parking all over.
Parking.
Yes. We had to get a picture of your customers there. So sometimes you have the band here inside if it's cold?
When we during the winter months and when it's cold, we have our bands here. And then sometimes we're flexible enough, we even put a band out here on the
Oh,
patio.
I like this, how they just open.
Yeah.
Like a garage.
Yes, that's great.
And this is another photo of when the barns
Oh
before
my God,
and
this
after.
was the original?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Before, after.
Lots of snow there.
Yeah. And this is the tap room where we order the beer and we can drink in here or
Look,
go
we got a
outside.
shenanigans trout for our partner shenanigans. So here, why don't we talk about the different beers here.
These are all the beers that they have.
Now, do you have...
More, but they sold out.
We were running a little low. We're having a personnel change. And we're going to have a new brewer here in about a week and a half.
So how many totals do you normally have?
Well, we can have up to 12, and we do like to have 12, which includes one cider. But we're running a little, we got plenty of beer, but we're running a little low on some. But
Too many people here today partying.
They had a
Yeah.
Big crowd.
Well, we expected to run out of 7 and 20, and I expected to run out of. We had a Pink Boots collab, which is the women in brewing collaboration we did. Several of us got together at Rojan Brewing, and all women, and we had a sixtel of a IPA that went very quickly.
Oh,
That's
that is awesome.
And I am hiring a woman brewer. So
Yay!
great.
All about
When
empowering
did she
women.
start?
the 10th of June.
So cool. Very cool.
Great. Okay.
Alright, so
Merchandise?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks a little rough today. It looks like it got picked over a little bit.
yeah, so we got t-shirts, glasses, hats. Nice.
And then this is interesting where this is our tin tacker, but this is on my farm that my sister and I have. And you can notice the similarities with
Yeah.
And this is the original back barn, as we say. Oh, nice. That's because when I was a kid, we used to say, well, you know, this equipment's in the back barn. So that's how back barn originated.
Oh.
Very cool.
It's your barn.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's pretty
that
close
nearby
from here.
here?
Yeah, it's about 5 miles from here after that.
Okay. Perfect. Great. We'll follow you.
More of the before and after.
Oh,
Yeah.
right here. There's more photos here.
This is what they started with.
Actually, I'll go through it with you.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
So this is when I first bought it, this one. And then we had to raise it up on blocks to put frost walls under there.
Oh, wow.
And so that's that picture. And about 2 months it was in this configuration. And every time the wind blew, I was a little nervous. I was like, but this shows you the strength of post and beam architecture.
Yeah, from back in the days.
And then we put basically 2x12s all the way around it to hold this in. So even though you see the beams, they look a little crooked, that's holding it up really.
Okay.
So then we put new siding on it, got it all to code, put insulation, and they were painting up here, the galvanized paint on the roofs. And this and that. So
And that's the finale. Bum bum
yeah,
bum.
and I got to take some photos now that we've got the pavilion up. I got to put some photos up for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the children's place.
And we used like this.
I love the beans.
This is an original width, and this is an old growth timber that
look at
one of my
those.
locals. He did 2 tables for me here and over there. And then we also, over there used to be tipped upside down, but they used to, where the horses used to feed. And we tipped them upside down, put blackboards on it, and
Oh nice.
That is
we tried
pretty
to use-
cool.
Those
Yeah.
are old horse feeders, and she turned them upside down and made them into.
yeah, and they were
chalkboard.
actually here in the barn, they were actually like right over here under here. And
That's very cool.
I like that you kept the structure of like the old structure in the.
yeah, the beams, yeah.
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 Love the buildings. Great.
And then this one, it was really open, but we had to enclose it, and we put in bathrooms because there wasn't any bathrooms in here. Then this came from, this was over there, and it's unique in that it doesn't have a metal railing. That's a metal railing. This always had a wooden railing, so it's very unique in that respect. So we tried to keep some of that history.
No, that's great.
And this shiplap is all the shiplap, and this was on the west side of the barns, and we scrubbed it and cleaned it and put it up here.
You guys did a lot. This looks
And then
Awesome. And you did all this in how much time?
2 years total.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and that's where the brewery is.
yeah, yeah.
Wow,
Come on in.
that's a really cool orange sticker that you have
And then,
on top
let
of that
me-
door.
Let me check this sticker out that you have here. Wow.
I like that.
Oh,
Who
Tom
are those wonderful girls right there?
Oh, good.
I don't know where that came
Oh,
from.
cool.
I don't even know how that
Then
got
we
there.
put it upstairs. That's our storage, really,
Okay.
upstairs. But the shiplap we kept over there, and I think I caught some of my builders before they took it out completely. I'm like, what are you doing? Keep the shiplap.
Yes.
And here's the brewery. It's a little messy because after an event.
Yeah, it's a busy day today.
So this is a 7-barrel brewing system,
Wow.
and all American-made stainless steel.
Nice.
And we have 3 fermenters and a brake tank, and that's all the beer we went through today. Well, not all that. Some of those were my weights for the canopy tent.
We use everything here.
Yeah, we do.
I like it.
Wow.
Brenda, could I say something? How proud you are about talking about your place? You sound so proud.
Oh, thank you.
It's
You
like
should
a mother,
be.
a mother with a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a coyote up there, a stuffed coyote.
Keeps the place safe.
He, I want to bring him out for howling at the moon or something like that.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Nice.
At night. So then you start your system here.
Yeah, you go in and you take the hot liquor tank, you fill it with water, and then I usually operate the mill over here, and I do not schlep 55-pound bags of grain. I cheat and put them in buckets and then schlep them up, and then that goes into the mash tun with the hot water, and then it transfers over into the kettle or the boil tank. And once it boils for a few hours, and we put an addition of hops in there, the grain goes in here, then some of the hops go in here, and then after several hours, we transfer it into a fermenter. One of our 3 fermenters, and watch that. We always keep it open. So it transfers into one of these three fermenters for a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
So the process for one batch of beers, how long is that?
Anywhere between, depending on the style of beer, 2 to 4 to 5 weeks.
Okay. And how much that gives you?
It'll give us, usually this is a 7-barrel system, but after you get some waste and stuff, a little over 6 barrels.
Okay. Pretty cool.
And are these labels the kind of beer that's in them?
Yeah, and that's a small batch that we have.
Oh, okay.
And it has a very small batch there, and then we've got a Kolsch is here somewhere. Should be here. We have our Kolsch.
And then you put the date that he went
Yep.
in, and then, okay.
Yeah, we try to be fairly organized.
Very cool.
Very nice. I heard you're very organized. They told me to come here and start moving stuff for you. I'm just saying.
Why? 'Cause
I had to get permission 3 times before I asked you to move the table today.
oh no, that was easy. That was easy.
No, they told me grab the cups and move
This
them
is our
around a little
we
bit.
do.
So there might be a little OCD going on.
We have hard water here, so we run it through an iron filter. Has a lot of iron in it, and then a water softener. And then for the beer, we put it through a reverse osmosis. And then we put beer through, and then for the tap room side, for the bathrooms, tap room side, we have a UV filter
Oh, wow.
over there. These are connections for the tanks and for the
Very cool.
Very clean, very organized.
and,
I would never be this organized.
and then this is our, well, there's my work boots for the farm. It's all of our gases, and this is our cold room, which we'd like to expand here in some time.
But you know what? I love the fact that the beers come cold.
Yeah.
Because a lot of breweries you go
Actually,
and they're not cold. Yes. And I heard also Brenda never
Sarah.
stops.
Sorry.
Will you
She's always
open that,
working.
this, please? Yeah.
You want this?
There we go. There we go.
And you
Thank
do
you.
your own canning too here.
We can with a very small system, but we do can here,
Okay.
and we're gonna change that.
Anniversary ale.
Yeah,
Nice.
and we're gonna change that in near future with the changeover in brewing. So
I noticed because I'm not a huge beer drinker normally, but the girls are. And when we've been on our trips all throughout, they look for beers that they can only get in one state so that they can take the cans home to their spouses.
yeah, we're a little low on
So-
cans. We have a 2-day canning session here. I'll close that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have a 2-day canning session coming up this week.
That's awesome.
So
Very cool.
Great. And how long you been retired now?
I've been retired a long time. I'm an old lady.
Come on. It's not the age.
No, it's not.
Sometimes it's the body telling
It
us that
is.
we are old, but great.
It's the mind
here
and the body.
is the QSR.
Yeah, that's
Everybody like it.
yeah.
QR code, that one
Goes
too.
right into our
another Mayism.
website. This is our logo, Barnes and Beer, preserving our heritage.
Like and follow. That's Barn Brewing
Yeah.
Company.
So that's kind of it.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you
has
so
been
much,
fantastic.
Brenda. We
You're
appreciate your
very
time.
welcome.
I am so glad
Glad you came.
that we were
So
able
glad
to
you're
come.
So nice
We
meeting
love
you.
it. Oh, this is great.
Thanks.
I was ready to put a
day.
tent out there and just stay here.
Yeah, you could. We had a bunch of RVs here last night.
Did you guys?
Oh, you guys are also, are you a member
Harvest
of
Host.
that? So Harvest
Yeah.
Host,
Oh,
if you're in the
Harvest
town
Host.
going through town on your RV, Harvest Host, it allows you to come here. How's that work? They just
They
park-
stay for free. They're self-sustaining, and then they come in, and the expectation is you drink beer or some other
Absolutely.
beverage.
Exactly, and you can see on the property. So I thought that was really cool. I found that
That's
out last time I was here.
fantastic. That's right.
Yeah, we had 4 rigs in here last night.
So get the
That's
RVs
awesome.
ready here. Come on your motorcycles. Plenty of parking.
yeah.
Don't get scared. It's very
Very light gravel.
light gravel.
Light gravel.
Oh yeah, it's
So,
hard packed. It's all.
it's very
millings,
hard-packed.
It's
That's what I
millings
was
from the
looking.
road, and
Yeah.
So not an issue. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thanks so much,
Thank you,
Brenda.
Brenda.